A couple of months ago, our friends at WeGoPay gave us a platform which you used to support this podcast Living Truthfully. And we thank you for those of you that have gone through this journey with us. Now, we're going to give you something back. Imagine the possibility of buying airtime and getting some of that cash back. That possibility is now true with WeGoPay Airtime, an exciting new product for all your airtime purchases. WeGoPay is giving you a platform to buy your airtime and get 2% cashback on every airtime purchase. What's better, you can also earn more when you refer people using your unique invite code. You'll earn 2% for every purchase made from your referrals. And that cash is available immediately on M-Pesa, and you can use it to buy airtime or to pay other bills. Use *483*30# to start earning passive income. You purchase your airtime using the pay bill 787055 and use the account number as your phone number. Now I'll do you a solid. Use my code LT001 to start you off. Go ahead, purchase some airtime and get some passive income.
Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Guess who this is? Yes. You guessed it. Guess who is not in? Ha ha. Of course you guessed it. However, if you are a thief, then we're probably at home cleaning our weapons right now and can't come to the phone. Otherwise, guess what you have to do now? After the beep? Oh my. You are so clever. You guessed it. Boss. Looks like no one has left any message for you. Even a Merry Christmas message.
Coming up on this episode, Christmas.
It is.
What are the traditions that you do with children to sort of create memories for them over Christmas?
My kids, especially the last two, love going to church for, our church has Christmas carols on Christmas Eve. They're done so well that every Christmas, when we are in town, we would go there.
Eric, this is going to be a different Christmas for you.
It is.
Do you want to tell us why?
Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is, wherever you are. It's Christmas 2019 and I'm so excited that you're still listening to this podcast 1 year on. I still can't believe it. We've made it a year past right now. And it's Christmas. And Christmas is beautiful. It is, I know. Well, I didn't always think of it this way, but well, here I am. So Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you, Happy Holidays to you, Merry Christmas, everybody get a Merry Christmas. Yes, and I hope that this is a season of joy, of reunion, of just, giving and receiving as well. It's okay to receive a little. That's what Christmas is about.
And now a word from our sponsors.
As a dad, the greatest gift I can give my family is security around their health. Do you know how the first time you have a child and all of a sudden there are medical expenses that come up that you never knew existed? Well, Minette has a great cover that caters for your young family. This cover is comprehensive and has features such as inpatient limits of up to 10 million shillings. It will take care of premature births, any complications during, after birth, or for both mom and child. For people who don't like the delivery room like me, this is such a sigh of relief because you know at least the finances are taken care of. It even takes care of you when you accompany your child of up to 10 years to the hospital as a caregiver. And that's just the inpatient cover. Outpatient caters for dental, optical, gynecological, urologists and mental health services and is up to 2 to 3 times higher than other covers in the market. I highly recommend Minute Health, and it can be accessed online. They have made this purchasing process easier by creating a portal where any user can access their services directly from the website. To learn more about this cover, visit their Facebook page Minute Kenya or their website collaborationkenya.minute.com. Buy your family a secure health future with Minute. Last year, this time, my goodness. Christmas meant something completely different to me. In fact, we did a podcast. If you go back to episode 3, it's called Oh No, It's Christmas. And I had my friend Marcus Solang have this conversation with me. We were both at a stage of healing from our marriages ending. And one of the things that just happens to you at that point is that you become pretty lonely. And nothing brings up that loneliness as much as Christmas does. And so last year, this time, I was hating Christmas. I don't feel like that anymore. I came to do this episode today because I wanted to just celebrate and recognize the growth that has happened over the last year. It really is true that there's catharsis in sharing what you're going through and what you're learning and what your process is. And for me, this has been true through this podcast. Living truthfully has been my therapy. Your feedback has been part of my therapy. And now I find myself at a place where I don't mind Christmas. I'm, still not super enthusiastic about it, but I certainly don't feel as lonely and as alone as I did last year. And I'm just recognizing that growth. I'm grateful. I hope there's some of you out there that also have grown and that Christmas isn't as bad or as gloomy as it used to be. But I do realize that there's some people that are starting their process this Christmas, their healing process this Christmas. There are people who are where I was 3-4 years ago, and Christmas is no joy to them. In fact, for me, this one is actually much close to home. Because a very close friend of mine just started a new journey and an alone journey this Christmas. Let's talk to Eric. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Amani. How are you?
Very good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
24th of December. I hear you're working.
Yeah, I'm working actually.
Sasa, si watu uchukua break bana.
It's keeping me busy.
It's keeping you busy?
Sure.
Of course, obviously I know your story, but I want to ask you a question first.
Go ahead.
Christmas.
It is.
What has it traditionally meant to you?
Many things. Of course, the birth of Christ. When I was growing up, it was sharks, chapo, nini, kuku, yamas. But later on, I became a family man. Many occasions during Christmas, we traveled. My gang likes the coast, so we probably would be in the coast traditionally. Yeah.
Like what are the traditions that you do with children to sort of create memories for them over Christmas?
My kids, especially the last two, love going to church for, our church has Christmas carols on Christmas Eve. They're done so well that every Christmas, when we are in town, we would go there. But when you travel again now, it's a different issue.
You haven't been leading your family in Christmas carols. You just sing over there the Kikuyu version of Noel. Noel, 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 Noel.
I have the hoarsest voice you'll ever hear.
That's funny.
But in church, they allow us to do it. Now my voice disappears.
Am I in the crowd?
Yeah, in the crowd there,
In the crowd of many people.
Yeah.
Eric, this is going to be a different Christmas for you.
It is.
Do you want to tell us why?
Yeah. So I am I'm just 1 week of having left home.
What do you mean, having left home?
I separated with my wife.
I'm sorry to hear that.
About a week ago. That was on the 14th of December.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
So, I'm in that space right now. I am alone. Right now, the kids are with their mom. And it's looking something totally different. I don't recall the last time I was alone on 24th of December. Yeah.
I understand that space very well. Last year I did a podcast called "Oh No, It's Christmas" because of this same, I guess, feeling that you have.
Yeah.
Describe that feeling for me. What's on your mind right now? What's in your heart right now?
Wow. Right now I'm sad. Let's begin with that. Ideally, we would be seated down, all of us, plotting what to do over the next few days. Plotting where we'll go out, especially where we'll go out for lunch tomorrow. The activities we would be lining up, leading up to the new year. Yeah, we've always done things together. Yep. Right now, I don't know. There's a lot of emptiness inside of me right now. It's hard to describe.
Do you blame yourself for being where you are?
Yes, I do.
Why do you blame yourself?
I always thought that I would do the best to let my kids have, the best moment with their parents. I tried my level best to do it, but marriage is two-way. There's another party. It's not always what I want. It has to be what I want and also what the other party wants. And when they are not in sync, unfortunately, things happen like they've happened right now. So I sit down and I've got moments. I blame myself. I wonder whether there is what I would have done, just to keep it together. On Sunday, my second born son, I don't know if it hasn't hit him or what, he mentioned, this Christmas we are going as a family, we are going to be in this restaurant. I couldn't remember the name of the restaurant he mentioned. And we'll have so much fun. And my heart just broke. He's yet to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
They're going to hang on to what they have known as normal for a while.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm so sorry about what you're going through, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. As you shared this with your brothers in that group that we're in.
Yeah.
And we tried to save Christmas. We tried. We tried to save Christmas for you and for the kids.
Yeah.
But I guess this was not the one who would save, eh?
This wasn't. But I'm okay. I have brothers who are keeping tabs with me. My boys. You being one of them.
Yeah, I know your boys. Don't worry, I know them.
I'm cool. I'm in a good space. I just need to pick a call and call one or two people, and there we are. Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. It gets better.
It will.
Over time, it gets better. And I think the what I've learned is to create a new normal for my children. Because what you've traditionally done might not be what you can do right now. But then you can create new traditions within the space that you're in.
I'm looking forward to.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like for you. But you're not gonna be alone on Christmas.
Certainly I won't.
I'm carrying you to my adopted family.
I'm waiting to meet them.
Yeah, I'm carrying you to.
I've heard a few things about them.
I'm carrying you with me to my adopted family because I know what it is to be alone on that day, and you and I are gonna stick this out together.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Eric, bro, I love you.
Thank you, man.
And you're gonna get through this.
I should.
You will.
I will.
And despite how it looks, it's gonna be a Merry Christmas.
Looking forward to making it merry.
It's a Merry Christmas. I think about it. Christmas is a time when Jesus was born.
Yeah.
After 400 years of silence, of God being silent. Huh?
Yeah.
And the birth of Christ was a start of a new era. Yeah, it was. It was a birth of Christ that created BC and AD. It was really the start of a new era.
Mm.
And so my prayer for you is that this Christmas is a start of a new era.
Thank you.
Bro, take care. I know you're going in for a meeting. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, Amani. Always my pleasure.
Keep your head up.
I will.
And have a Merry Christmas.
You too. You're doing a great job, Amani.
Nashukuru, bro.
Thank you.
I can't begin to tell you how heavy that conversation weighs on me. Where the darkness is real and hope is gone. But that sounds a lot like how Israel was at the time when Jesus was born. 400 years of silence. A Messiah is expected. When? When does this get better? Even when he came, they didn't realize it. An interesting story is when the wise men who followed a certain star going to Bethlehem couldn't find the way, and they stopped at Herod's house at the palace and asked the king, where is the king of the Jews going to be born? And Herod, clever, calls the chief priests who were Jews and the teachers of the law who were Jews, who've been waiting for this Messiah their entire lives. And he calls them and says, where is the Messiah supposed to be born? And they point out Bethlehem, quoting another scripture in Micah chapter 5, verse 2. And then the wise men who've come far from the east, guys think they were Chinese, who've come as far from the east to look for this guy and worship him, go to Bethlehem, while the ones who know what should be happening go back to their normal lives. At one of the most significant moments of history, they went back to their normal lives. You know what? They didn't recognize the moment for what it is. This Christmas, I hope for you that you recognize the moments for what they are. You know what? Sometimes you may be in a dark place. Sometimes you may be in a okay space and you're complacent. There's always something significant happening. And if you understand it, then there's a chance that you could grasp it and it could change your life. You know what? Even for my brother Eric, this ending is a beginning of a new era. And I hope, Eric, you see it. And you, even though you go through this moment, this pain, and it's important that you go through it, that you will not lose hope, because there's a new start. And that new start, it's got good things ahead. Wherever you are across this globe, just going through Christmas in whatever space you're in, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a hopeful Christmas. And I wish you a Christmas where you recognize the significant moments around you. And I look forward to the start of a new decade, 2020, where you and I start living the best of our lives, if you're not already doing it now. Thank you. God bless you, and Merry Christmas.
We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We traverse afar, fields and fountains, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold and ring to crown him again, King forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to that perfect light. To that perfect light, to that perfect light, to that perfect light.